You have a 0.01 chance of working IT in Japan. And in this video, I'm going to destroy, crush all your dreams and hopes, and hopefully rebuild them for you. That's what all great trainers do. And I know what you're going to say. Some of you guys are already in the comments section. Oh, but Tyrone, I saw on Reddit. Oh, but Tyrone, my friend has N5 and works in Google. Oh, but Tyrone. That's what you guys sound like. Some of you guys, not all of you guys, about 10% of you in the Pleb Dev Epo Discord, which you should join in the description. You're thinking now, Tyrone, where did you get this 0.01%, whatever? Where did you find this number, Tyrone? Tyrone, you got to share on Twitter the data. Share the data, Tyrone. Share the data. Prove us wrong. Debunk us. Go. Let's debate. A mass debate. That's what you want? I'll tell you how I found this number. I was on the shitter and I was looking at my Pleb Dev Epo Discord, which is some of you guys are in. If you're not, you jump in there. I have two Discords, one for people, devs in Japan, one for devs outside of Japan. I was on the shitter thinking, what are the real, let's be honest with you guys, what is the real chance of most of you guys watching this working on IT in Japan? Some of you guys are already in Japan, so you can just watch this video for banter and agree with me. And for the other people, I thought, what are the real chances that someone from abroad can live the perfect weeb life like I do? Look at me living the perfect weeb life, and look at you saying that you're thinking there's a chance. Is there really a chance? 0.01% chance. This is you right here, right now. Look, this video, I'm going to crush your dreams and hopes, and we're going to rebuild you. And basically that 0.001 came when I just had to do the dirty deeds. Is that what you call it? And I looked into the toilet and I thought, yeah, that's about the percentage chance you have of working IT in Japan. So let's flush this idea down the toilet, flush your dreams down the toilet, and let's rebuild it in the kitchen or in the living room, in a different space. I'm in my bedroom right now. We're going to discuss this. Before I do, like, subscribe, jump on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, say hi. You live in a hut in 5? Just be nice. Jump on that. And look, I've got a newsletter coming out, guys. You got to jump on my newsletter. I'm going to make a matching service for all the plebs, but also all the engineers in Japan to connect with small to mid-sized Japanese companies. Look, I'm not a silicon boy. I'm not going to fake telling you that I've got the hookup to Google. I don't know I know a few people from Google, but I'm not going to hassle them to get the hookup. I'm not going to tell you guys how to get into Amazon. Okay, be a silicon boy in Amazon. I don't have I've got a few people I know from there. But look, we're not going to be silicon boys. We're going to be your average pleb dev. Join me and a whole bunch of pleb devs. Jump on that newsletter. The simplest way to increase your chances, I say this all the time, I'm sounding like a broken record. 3 years doing whatever you got to do. You're going to be front-end view guy. Be the front-end view guy for 3 years. While you're doing that, get your N2, JLPT N2. You don't need the N2. You don't need it. It's not like if you don't have it, you can't. But you better have it. And I'm talking to you guys not living in Japan. This is not living in Japan strat. N2, 3 years, and whatever you're good at. DevOps, 3 years, do it. Whatever you got to do, 3 years, N2, and you can speak a bit. That's the flat kind of basic standard. Every recruiter will probably tell you that, but you shouldn't listen to the recruiters because they're useless. Why are you going to tell? If you want to go fishing for fish, you ask a fisherman. Like me, or someone in Pleb Dev Epo, living in Japan, working IT in Japan. Stop asking these recruiters. They know nothing. It's sales guys. Now, here's some other ideas I've got for you. Some of you guys out there, you want to come here? I've got some other ideas. Number 1. Okay, this one is probably impossible for even most of you. Find a Japanese wife. Or if you're female here, find a Japanese husband. Get a wife. You get a spouse visa. I was talking to a guy recently on a Discord. Jump on there. And he has a Japanese wife and he's thinking of coming to Japan. He's a senior front-end engineer, most likely full stack. And I think he hasn't been utilizing that he can get a spouse visa. When employers see that you have a visa, they don't have to worry about you. That's a big green flag. Let's get him. Let's have a try. because they know that this guy's committed to the country already. He's married into it. He's married into the country. I've also helped an engineer from Colombia, Japanese wife. He didn't have really he couldn't really communicate in Japanese, but I knew a friend had a startup looking for an iOS dev. I said, look, this guy, I know this guy. He could work in that company. So a spouse visa, look, you can kill two birds with one stone. Right? Get a wife. Just get a Japanese wife. What are you doing? You're staying in your room all day watching anime? Stop. Get out. Go to the nearest Japanese restaurant in your town. Find yourself a wife, Japanese wife, and say, look, honey, let's go back to Japan. Let's go back to Tokyo. I want to become a soy dev. Another one, some of you guys here, New Zealanders, Australians, Canadians, I think also Argentina. There's a few other countries. Jump on that working holiday visa. This is so easy. Come on, jump on the working holiday visa. Before you come, though, if you can get working holiday visa before you come, try and get N3 before you come. Working holiday visa for 1 year, and then try and get N2 within that first year. Go to as many meetups, connect with as many Japanese people as you can, in tech, of course. If you can't do this, you're an idiot. Okay, now that's a bit too much, right? I can't really say that, because you might just be that. But if you have 1 year in Japan, get N2 by the end of it, you have to have a degree. That's the other part. I didn't talk about that for visa purposes. To get a work visa, get a degree. Okay, this is going to another discussion. Let's just say you have a degree, any old degree. Working holiday visa 1 year, hustle, loyalty, and respect like John Cena. Code your ass off, and try to connect with a Japanese small company. Just get your foot through. Oh, but Tyrone, I saw on Reddit. Shut up. Just shush. Okay, guys in California, just shush. Shh. 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 I know you get all your information off some Californian in Reddit. A student visa is great, and you can just go to whatever Japanese language school. It could be out in the sticks somewhere, out in the middle of nowhere where there's rice paddies. It doesn't matter. You just got to get that student visa. Get the student visa. Look, some of you guys work at Dunkin' Donuts in America. You can save up 10K. Live at home with your parents. You're probably not gonna get the waifu around your town, right? You might as well just save up your money from your part-time job, $10,000 US. That's enough that's enough to go to school for a year, learn Japanese. Oh, but Tyrone, what are you gonna do? Just stay in your town, and get mugged, get robbed on the street. Get tickled on the street by a doctor and lawyer gonna come and tickle you on the street. You want to do that? Oh, look, save up 10K, go to a language school. You're speaking every day. You just go to work at a baito, some whatever izakaya all day, learning Japanese, going the hard way, going hardcore into it. Trust me, it's going to be a great time. Even if you don't get a job, your life would be so much better. Even if you go back home, you're going to have the experience of a lifetime. And then even then, if you go back home and get a degree then, for the visa purposes, you already have Japanese. You've got that in the bag. You've got that. That's the most important part. If you can't stay in Japan, is have the language. You go back home, do whatever degree, keep your Japanese skills level up. You do that in, I think, 4 or 3 years, depending on which country, and you come back. Some of you guys here will probably be saying, "Oh, but Tyrone, I saw that you can get a business visa. So you're a businessman now. So you got a great business idea. What's your AI? Okay, great. Go, do it then. I'm not saying don't, but just we're gonna be realistic. Most plebs out there don't have some type of business plan. You wanna jump. Okay, you work at Mr. Donuts, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna start having a IT business plan. You're gonna revolutionize Japan with your tech ideas from Silicon Valley. Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm just saying most people, but what about J Startup? And okay, go do it then. You tell me how many people can actually do this. How many people can start a business, do their taxes right in Japan? And look, I'm not saying in the US, I'm not saying in New Zealand. In Japan, you're going to do your taxes. You're going to have an office to do it. Oh, but I saw on Reddit. Shush. You're not going to do it. It's quite difficult, okay? And even if you come and you come here you pay your $50,000 which you loaned from your mother or father, if they're stupid enough to give you $50,000, and then you mess up and you're in the hole 50K, you go back home to your basement, and you could have just spent $10,000 on a language school and just connected with some local Japanese companies. Hey, you could just jump straight into Line Corp, or you could just do that. It's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you the options out there and what I'm seeing people do. Another great option for some of you guys out there is the digital nomad visa, but you need what, $65,000 or 10 million yen income, and it's only for 6 months. But I think it's still a great option to network. While you're here, you work your US job, you're getting that lovely tasting USD. USD. Ooh, I want some USD. Can I have some USD, please? Please give me some. Yen is so weak. Get that USD. Digital nomad visa, and just network the hell. Just every month, go out every day. Jump on my Discord. People finding jobs on my Discord, not the Pleb Devipo Discord, on the actual in Japan tech group. Okay, people are working in large companies, but they're not going to tell you they're working there, because you're going to get every single pleb in Japan asking that person for a job in Amazon, Google, whatever, Facebook, whatever the hell they're working at. Digital nomad visa is a great option for you to network in Japan and get yourself sorted and get a taste of it, because maybe you come here and you don't even like it. You thought you were a weeb because you watched every episode of Naruto. Then you come here and you realize this is not Naruto. This is real life. Okay, your taxes are 35% now. Hey, potty 37. You like that? I don't, but I'm paying it. So, it is what it is. And for you hardcore kids out, or you hardcore fellas out there, get a CS degree in your country. Or hell, you can skip the CS degree. ITPEC certificate. I'll link it down below. Go to the Philippines, get the certificate. Now you're legally allowed to work in Japan if you get a job offer. Immigration allows that certificate instead of a 4-year degree to learn what? SQL, Java, the absolute basics, some algorithms that when you go to a job, they ask you to center the div. 50% of the jobs out there just centering divs. I center divs. Just go to Philippines, get that certificate, and that you're home for 2 years, become an age-etter. You got nothing going. Look, you're at Dunkin' Donuts. Age-et your life away. What are you going to do? You're going to play World of Warcraft all day instead? Do the age-etter stuff. Link below. I don't know if maybe you guys know. You guys are weebs. You guys are weebs on. You guys are on 4chan all the time. You know what that is. You're probably on 2chan, Ni-chan. Age-et your life away. Get that JPTC, whatever the hell that certificate is. That becomes an attractive employee to a Japanese company. The most important part to increase your odds of working IT in Japan is this. Be in Japan. That's it. Okay? So maybe coming on a holiday for 3 months and just networking. You're not trying to find a job. You tell the immigration, they're going to say, what are you doing in Japan? I'm going to find a tech job. No. I'm just meeting friends and enjoying Japan, traveling. Just give them the silly old answers that every other traveler tells. I'm not recommending you to illegally search for a job while you're in Japan. I'm just saying there are people that do that. I'm not saying you should do it. But look, some of you guys out there are pretty wild. You can network relatively quick. Face-to-face is so important in Japan. Face-to-face. I think face-to-face is important in every country, but especially in East Asia. I'm not sure about Korea or China. Okay, especially in Japan. I think the face-to-face, see the person, shake their hands or just bow eye to eye. That's what it's all about. That's where I'm not an expert on communication, but that's where a lot of communication. So what do you think, you guys? Did I miss something? You should tell me in the comment section. What did I miss? You in 5? You live in a hut? You tell me. Until then, until the next video, like, sub, check out my newsletter. Oh, I'm coming. Okay. Calm down, guys. Head out the gutter. So get ready. Every single pleb dev around the world living in a hut or their mother's basement with N5. See you in the next one.